G'day YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel. I've got a little secret to reveal to you all, especially those who are interested in fishing. So I'm going to take this into, there's 2 to 3, actually there's 3 little secrets I'm going to tell you to make you a better fisherman. How's that? 3 little secrets. Okay, so just for demonstration purposes, I've got one of my rods here. It's a 6-foot Durango. It's about 6 to 12 kilo. Sorry, it's a 2 to 4 kilo. 6-footer, 2-piece lights. Very nice. I love everything about it. Nice and flexible. And the best thing about the Durango rod, of course, is that, well, you might not be able to see it anymore because it's been worn out, is a fluorescent green or even a fluorescent yellow tip. So when they start biting, you can see the flecks on these tips and you know you got something. Love it. I wouldn't change anything. I don't like rods that are all black or just all black or all red. You can't see it when you're on the beach or a lake or river. Always go for the glow, the ones that have the high vis green or yellow tip. You'll notice it better. Very, very handy. A big advantage too. No bells, no nothing. Just sit there and watch that tip. Okay, so here we go. Revealing your secrets right now. So I'm just running a normal braided line here. Nothing too fancy. Until you get to the other end. A lot of people will run or they'll reveal certain secret rigs setups so you can catch fish. Well, most of them are talking BS, most of them aren't. I have hardly caught any fish when I first started. I've always used the running sinker method, with the bead and without the bead in the middle. Okay. Sometimes I'll just let the sinker run all the way down to the hook. Let me find the end of the hook here. Okay. Okay, can you see that line? No, you can't. Well, that's the secret. That's one of the secrets anyway. So, just keep everything nice and simple. That's what I always believed in. So, sinker, of course, the bigger the sinker, the further you can throw, but I don't believe that either. A lot of fish are always about 1 meter, 2 meters. They could be within 5 meters close to you. You don't have to throw God knows how many hundreds of yards. They're always close to you. The one advantage, now this is one of the secrets, make sure your line is long. So from your bead, if you got a bead between there and the hook, I like to keep mine really long. So you're looking about, this one's about 80 centimeters roughly. You can go as long as 1 meter. Okay, keep them long, and this might surprise you at the end too, if you keep watching this video. Now, fish don't like seeing stuff underwater. So they don't want to see any lines. They don't want to see any hooks. They always get, if they see something suspicious, they will not go for it. So, this lead here, okay, is the one of the big secrets. Make sure you go out and buy yourself one of these. Okay, anything that's invisible, make sure your lead line is invisible. This is a 100% fluorocarbon. It's clear, they can't see it underwater. That's one of the secrets for fishing. This is a 6-pound line. I've always used 6-pound. That's equivalent to 2.7 kilos. You can get bigger ones, no problem, 8 pounds. The second best one, if you can get them these days, I'm pretty sure you can. Again, premium monofilament fishing line, low stretch, distance cast. Here's the important part: virtually invisible underwater. Make sure that lead line is invisible, people. Can't stress enough. They do not want to see any lines, they do not want to see any sinkers, they do not want to see any beads or hooks, especially if the hook is bright red. Okay, so this hook isn't red, it is actually a kind of like a metallic, it's more like a dark grey sort of thing. The important thing is, when you hook up your bait, you cover that hook up. You can always leave a little bit of the tip exposed, or you can just cover it. This is not one of those offset hooks. You can see it. I hope you can see it. So fish won't go for the bait if they see a hook or anything bright, or they don't want to see a line that leads up to the food or the bait. Okay, so cover the hook up, whatever you have, bread. My secret bait that I always use and always works for all types of species: super sweet corn. Make sure it's super sweet, they love this stuff. Also got some burley in there. Okay, they look like dog food or cat food, I tell ya. Okay, if they sell them, throw a handful or two in the water. Throw a bit of the super sweet corn in the water so you can attract them to you. So you can attract them. Cover your hook with whatever size hook you want. I always prefer the small, nice and skinny ones, nice and skinny hooks, so they think that the food is all together or in one spot, and not big hook where they'll get suspicious. Super sweet corn, always love them. The other, if I don't have burley, I mix some bread with the super sweet to give it a squishy type, squash them. Throw a couple of handful in the water and also around your hook as well. So when I first started, I didn't have the bead, it was just a complete running sinker, so the sinker ran all the way to the hook. Didn't work until I found out on one of the our YouTube videos about the invisible line, and I couldn't actually figure out how to tie at one stage the braided line to your lead, so I decided to put a dark bead. This is a little bit big. You can go for smaller ones if you're good at tying knots. Use a small bead so the fish can't see underwater. Again, make sure everything is out of the way, and the reason for the length, of course, is to make sure, again, Here in Australia, they reckon the longer the better, and people have been right about that for a very long time. Okay, so they don't want to see the line, they don't want to see the hook, they do not want to see anything bright in the water. And this line, this Invisi line, has changed the way I fish these days, and it's worked since I've changed from braid to monofilament. And I mainly have catch carp. I've caught quite a few carps, and I'm a much better fisher now than when I used to start off, and all because thanks to the line itself. So if you're into fishing, do some shopping and grab yourself anything that says invisible. Okay, so there you go, guys. Those are my secrets of fishing. Don't tell anyone. Shh. It's my little secret. Now it's yours. So they're not 3 little secrets, actually 4, because of the type of bait that I'm using, which is the super sweet corn. The sweeter the better. Some fish are attracted to jelly babies and jelly beans. There's quite a few YouTubes. There's a channel called TA Fishing. The guy is a bloke from England. He's actually suggested to use jelly beans and jelly babies, and it actually worked. So fish always like to go for the sweet stuff. So that's it. That's all I have for today. I used to run a couple of rods in the water, but now I only use 2 or 3 since I've discovered the little you know what. I'm a much better fisherman now than I used to be. So if you want to be too, and you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for future episodes. So bye for now.